Did you know there's a hacker attack every 39 seconds? Yes, you heard it right. We are living in an era where unseen threats are more dangerous than ever. Cybercrime statistics are shocking, to say the least. They highlight the alarming frequency of these attacks and the potential impact they can have on our lives. As we become more interconnected, the threat only increases. Now imagine the world's top 10 cybersecurity assaults. These are incidents that have shaken the virtual world to its core. Let's dive into the top 10 cybersecurity assaults you won't believe. Starting the countdown at number 10, we have the Adobe Breach. This notorious cyber attack took place in the year 2013, marking a significant event in the history of data breaches. It all began when an unauthorized party gained access to Adobe's network, exposing the personal data of millions of users. The extent of the damage was initially underestimated, but it soon came to light that the breach had affected approximately 153 million Adobe users. The stolen information varied from encrypted customer credit card records to login credentials. Even details such as home addresses and password hints were not spared. The Adobe breach was a clear demonstration of how even a technology giant could fall prey to cyber attacks. It underscored the critical need for robust cybersecurity measures and served as a harsh lesson to companies worldwide. The Adobe breach was a wake-up call to many about the importance of cybersecurity. At number 9 is the eBay hack, a digital heist that left millions of users in uncertainty. In May of 2014, eBay became the victim of a massive cyber attack. The culprits, a group of hackers who managed to gain unauthorized access to the company's user database. This was no small-time operation. The attackers infiltrated eBay's system, bypassing their security measures with ease. They had access to the account information of approximately 145 million users. This wasn't just usernames and passwords, but also personal data, such as names, addresses, dates of birth, and encrypted passwords. The chilling part? The hackers had been lurking undetected in eBay's system for a staggering 230 days before the breach was discovered. The delay in detection and subsequent disclosure of the hack led to widespread criticism of eBay's security measures. The eBay hack reminded us that even the biggest companies are not immune to cyber attacks. Number 8 on our list is the LinkedIn leak. Now, this was a significant event that took the cybersecurity world by storm. In the year 2012, LinkedIn, the popular professional networking site, experienced a massive data breach. This breach wasn't your typical run-of-the-mill cyber attack. It was something far more sinister. Over 6 million user accounts were compromised, with passwords and email addresses stolen. The sheer volume of stolen information was staggering. But what really sent shockwaves around the digital world was the method of the attack. The data was siphoned off through a relatively simple SQL injection, a type of attack that is preventable with proper security measures. But what does this mean for you and me? Well, it highlights the importance of digital security. It's not just about protecting our bank accounts or sensitive work documents. It's about safeguarding our digital identities, our personal information, and our privacy. The LinkedIn leak showed us the dangers of not properly securing user data. Coming in at number 7 is the Yahoo Breach. This colossal cyber assault, one of the largest in history, shook the tech world to its core. In 2 separate attacks occurring in 2013 and 2014, Yahoo suffered a massive data breach affecting nearly 3 billion accounts. Yes, you heard it right, 3 billion. The hackers, believed to be state-sponsored, made off with a treasure trove of user information: names, email addresses, telephone numbers, dates of birth, hashed passwords, and even encrypted or unencrypted security questions and answers were all up for grabs. The breach was only publicly disclosed in 2016, 3 years after the first attack, and 2 years after the second. This delay in disclosure led to a significant drop in Yahoo's selling price when it was acquired by Verizon in 2017. The Yahoo breach was a sobering reminder of the scale of cybercrime. At number 6, we have the Equifax Breach. Now, this was a breach of colossal proportions, shaking the very foundations of cybersecurity. It all started in mid-2017 when hackers exploited a vulnerability in the open-source software Apache Struts, which Equifax used for its online dispute portal. An estimated 147 million people were affected, nearly half of all Americans. The information stolen wasn't just trivial data, oh no. We're talking social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and in some cases even driver's license numbers. The cherry on top? Approximately 209,000 people had their credit card information exposed. This breach was a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities that even the most secure systems possess. It highlighted the importance of constant vigilance, regular software updates, and robust cybersecurity measures. After all, in this digital age, our data is our most valuable asset. The Equifax breach revealed the vulnerabilities of even the most secure systems. Halfway through our list at number 5, it's the Target Attack. A chilling episode in the annals of cybersecurity, this incident unfolded during the bustling holiday season of 2013. A malware was cunningly installed in Target's security and payment system, giving the attackers unfettered access to the credit and debit card information of nearly 40 million customers. But the intrusion didn't stop there. The attackers also pilfered personal information, including emails and phone numbers of a whopping 70 million customers, adding an extra layer of dread to the already alarming situation. This assault was executed with such precision that it remained undetected for a good 2 weeks, leaving the company and its customers vulnerable to the whims of the faceless criminals. The aftermath was brutal, with Target shelling out a staggering $200 million in settlement and remediation costs. The Target attack was a stark reminder of the dangers of credit card fraud. At number 4, it's the Home Depot hack. This infamous cyber assault took place in the fall of 2014 when a group of hackers infiltrated the Home Depot's point-of-sale systems. They managed to access and steal the credit and debit card information of an estimated 56 million customers. The breach was one of the most significant point-of-sale system attacks in history. The hackers used a variant of the notorious Black POS malware, exploiting a third-party vendor's weak security to gain entry into Home Depot's systems. The fallout was massive, costing Home Depot a whopping $162 million. And that's not even accounting for the damage to their reputation. Customers were left feeling vulnerable, questioning the safety of their information in an increasingly digital world. This breach served as a stark reminder to businesses worldwide of the growing threat of cyber attacks, particularly those targeting point-of-sale systems. The Home Depot hack demonstrated the risks of point-of-sale attacks. Coming in at number 3 is the Anthem Attack, a cyber assault that struck fear into the heart of the healthcare sector. Anthem, one of the largest health insurance companies in the United States, fell victim to a sophisticated cyber attack in early 2015. This attack was not a random act of cyber vandalism, but a meticulously planned operation. The hackers gained unauthorized access to Anthem's IT system and swiped personal information from nearly 78 million Anthem customers. The stolen information included names, birthdays, medical IDs, social security numbers, street addresses, email addresses, and employment information, including income data. This wasn't just a data breach. It was a full-blown identity theft on a massive scale. The Anthem attack was a stark wake-up call for the healthcare industry. It underscored the vulnerability of personal health information and the dire consequences of its compromise. The Anthem attack was a chilling reminder of the importance of securing health data. At number 2, we have the JP Morgan Chase breach. This cyber assault, one of the most massive in history, took the world by storm in 2014. A group of hackers managed to infiltrate JP Morgan Chase, one of the world's most secure banks. The breach didn't just happen overnight, it was a sophisticated operation that took months to execute, exploiting multiple vulnerabilities in the bank's system. The scale of this breach was staggering. 76 million households and 7 million small businesses were affected. This amounted to 2/3 of all American households at the time. The hackers stole a trove of sensitive information, including names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses. However, to everyone's relief, vital data like account numbers, passwords, or social security numbers remained untouched. The JP Morgan Chase breach was a wake-up call for the banking industry and the world at large. It underscored that even the most fortified institutions aren't immune to cyber threats. This incident served as a stern reminder for all of us to be vigilant as the digital age continues to evolve. The JP Morgan Chase breach showed us that even the most secure banks can be victim to cybercrime. And finally, at number 1, it's the Facebook data scandal. This notorious incident rocked the world in 2018 when it was revealed that a political consulting firm named Cambridge Analytica had improperly accessed the personal data of millions of Facebook users. This data wasn't just nicked from a few thousand or 100,000 users, mind you. We're talking about a whopping 87 million users, give or take. The information harvested was extensive, ranging from public profile details to private messages. And what was this data used for? To influence voter opinion on behalf of political clients? Yes, you heard it right. It's a stark reminder that the information we freely give away on social platforms can be weaponized in ways we can scarcely imagine. The Facebook data scandal was a wake-up call to the world about the importance of data privacy. There you have it. The top 10 cybersecurity assaults you won't believe. From the Adobe Breach to the Facebook data scandal, these attacks underline the scope and scale of digital threats we face today. They've affected millions, compromising personal information and shaking trust in some of the world's largest corporations. These instances reiterate the critical importance of cybersecurity, not just for businesses, but for each one of us. Always remember, cybersecurity isn't just about protecting your data, it's about protecting your identity. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content like this.